Good morning. Thank you for joining me today. Our card and meditation for the day. Last one for the week. Next week I'm going to change the decks that I use. I've been working with Archangels Michael and Raphael, calling angels in more to my practice. So I'm going to reflect that. And I'm going to change from the Ascended Masters and the Divine Feminine to the Archangel Raphael cards and the Archangel Michael cards. And I'm also going to bring in the Sacred Traveller Oracle cards because of my podcast Walking the Path, the next episode of which is released at noon. It's going to be good. So anyway, feet flat on the floor. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And again in through the nose and out through the mouth. And in through the nose and out through the mouth. And we come into our I am presence. I am blessed. Blessed I am. I am healthy. I am strong. I am positive. I am loving. I am lovable. I am loved. I am love. I am generous. I am abundant. I am abundance. I am light. I am here. And I am ready. So we're going to call in the light from above. The great white light. The universal life force. Comes down from our heads. Down through our bodies and out into Mother Earth. It goes down right into the core of Mother Earth and we are grounded. And as we call in this light, it fills us up from the bottom. So from the very soles of our feet. It starts filling us up. If you don't believe this works, by the way, immediately after I did this yesterday, I had a Zoom meeting with a friend. I hadn't seen her for years. And the first thing she said to me was, "Oh, Chris, your face is so clear. There's such light coming from it." So it does work. And our feet are now filled with light. Isn't that wonderful? All our toes, our ankle, our heels, they're all filled with light. Our calves, our knees, our thighs are filled with light. The hips, pelvic girdle, all spaces in between, all the structures in between, the elimination system, the reproductive system, the urinary tract, the kidneys are all filled with light. And in our abdomen, All the structures in our belly are now filled with light. The digestive system, the stomach, the lymphatic system, all the lymph nodes in our belly, all filled with light. And now coming up to our rib cage, the liver, the gallbladder, the spleen, the lungs, the heart, the thymus, all the vessels, all the channels, all the structures in our chest, are all filled with light. Our shoulders, our upper arms, our elbows, our forearms, our wrists, our hands, our fingers, all this is now filled with light. And coming to our neck, all the structures in our neck, our voice box, our thyroid, all this is now filled with light. And into our head, all the structures in our head are filled with light. Tonsils and adenoids, salivary glands, tongue, teeth, nose, ears, eyes, the brain and all the structures of the brain, the bone of the skull, they're all filled with light. All the nerves are filled with light. The blood and all the blood vessels are filled with light. The lymph and all the lymphatic glands and the vessels are filled with light. The fascia, the mesenterium, it's all filled with light. Everything that we know about, that we don't know about within our bodies, all filled with light. Every cell and the skin, all the structures in the skin are now filled with light. And this light just keeps on coming. Pours out from our body, pours out from our face and our hands, goes into our energy field, fills our energy field with light. Everything that comes to us today has to come through the energy field, which is full of light. So only that which is light gets to us. If it's working for our highest good, it will get to us. If it isn't, it won't. It will be transmuted. And so we are grounded, we are cleared, we are energized, we are protected. Now let us turn to our Mother Earth. And we are going to send her this beautiful light from our hearts. Imagine, intend or visualize that you see the beautiful globe of the earth in front of you. How wonderful it is to see the blues of the oceans and the greens of the forests and the sands of the desert. We see the greys of the industrial areas, and we see the whites of the snow-capped mountains, of the polar cap, and the clouds. Here above the clouds, I'm free of all the crowds, and I float among the stars, and I feel the rush of love. Looking down at earth, it is luminous. Observe. So we are breathing in the light from above, the universal life force. And now we send it out from our hearts towards the globe of Mother Earth in front of us. And when it gets there, it forms a veil. And the more we send, we see that it forms a cloud. We know that behind this cloud, Mother Earth is taking everything she needs. She is relaxing. She is reviving. She is releasing. She is restoring. She is rejuvenating. And so we come back to ourselves, because we have done our job. We have sent the energy for Mother Earth to use, and Mother Earth is using it. So let us come back into the room, feel our feet on the floor, and open our eyes. And we see that the card for today is transformation. What a wonderful card. Goes completely with the cards for the week, the creativity of Metatron, the cosmic egg of the divine feminine, the nurturing of Mother Mary. And we, by doing all this, we transform ourselves. We are our own creation. At every time we have the choice what to do, we choose life. We choose love. We choose light. We choose positivity. And we choose change. I've said on many occasions that young caterpillar has no idea that it's going to become this beautiful butterfly. And before it becomes a butterfly, it first has to become a gooey mess. So if you're still in the gooey mess stage, have no fear. The process began. You can't stop it. But when the time is right, you can't force this. When the time is right, you will transform into the greatest butterfly you have ever been. So to all of us on our transformational journey, thank you for joining me today. If you want to show support for the Amethyst Centre, then please visit our website www.amethystcentre.com. The podcast, episode 3 of the podcast, will be released at noon. I can't wait. It's going to be big. All the podcasts I'm doing, because I recorded one yesterday, are just validations to me that I am on the right track. And also of the phrase, your vibe attracts your tribe. Now, if you feel that you're part of my tribe and you'd like to talk to me about your spiritual path, where you've been and where it might lead you, then please get in touch. I'd love to talk to you. I'm going to upload this onto YouTube this afternoon. Thank you all so much for joining us. I will be with you at 9:30 on Monday.